Oh, oh, I didn't see you there. Or maybe I did. But here we are once again. Ah, yes, Mr. Coaster Johnny, you're in the wrong stream. But go to the other one for where the main chat will be. But good evening. I hope you are well. I mean, this is not just any old Lego build, mate. This is one hell of a Lego build. That's going to take up God knows how many streams. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be a few. 2,500 pieces for you right here. I mean, look, that's my arm lying across the box, Mr. Journey. You see it on the vertical, but you can't see it on the horizontal. But welcome to this, my first Lego build of the summer. And it's the end of the summer. But it is what it is. Set number 77078. The Fortnite Mecha Team Leader. It is a big one. And I honestly don't know where to put the box. I've been wondering about this one. I've been thinking about this one. I'm not particularly sure where to do it. Ah, good evening, Dread-Eye. Chad Rambo Hawk, alias Ben. You know it makes sense. Dread, look at the size of this bloody thing. It's a big boy. It's a big boy. And we're going to crack into it straight away. Because that's all we can do. And just like that, Mr. Coaster Journey has made it into the horizontal stream. I mean, I don't even know where to start here. I'm just going to get the X-Acto knife. Because that's really all I can do. Yep. I can feel the integrity of the box getting weaker. It is badass, Fred. It is badass. I just don't know how to... Oh, and it comes with a bonus in-game outfit as well, which we will look at. Not on this stream, obviously, but we will look at it at some point. Thank you for the like on both streams, Mr. Coaster Journey. If you're watching on either one of the streams, please do hit that like button. The main chat will always be in the horizontal stream, but the vertical stream is there for your convenience also. And this is the new capture card as well. Oh, Jesus, right. The lid is off. Oh, it's paper. Oh, it's paper. Why are you giving the thumbs up over there? Paper sucks. So the instructions are going to be in here. They are going to be in here. So I guess we go in there first. Jesus Christ, what is this? Oh, because of course there's stickers. There had to be stickers, didn't there? Stickers, stickers, stickers. Who likes stickers? I mean, with the price of a set like this, you want your pieces printed. Really. Oh, there's more. There's more stickers there. Is there anything else in there before I dispose of this? There's not. There's the instruction book. Oh my god. That's a thick boy. And we cracked the box live on stream because of course we did. Right, there's 4. There's 2. I found 3. And there's 1. That was actually ridiculously easy. That was simple. Deceptively simple. What's going to make it difficult in the end then? Come on. Because that was too simple. But yes, if you haven't already hit that like button, we're going to crack this horrible paper bag in just a second. We'll put the instruction booklet here. And we shall get going. Straight away. Lots of information. The rise of Mecha Team Leader. Basically, this is Fortnite's version of the Megazord before they had the license to use the Power Rangers. That is what this is. Now they have the license to use the Power Rangers, so the actual Megazord is coming into the game in the next few weeks, actually. But I digress. That is some very, very vibrant pink going on down here. And we're starting off with, of course, a minifigure build, which we will get to. That's going to look cool. That is going to look cool. But yes, if you haven't already, please do hit the like button on whatever stream you're watching on, horizontal or vertical. And we really appreciate it. It helps us algorithmically, if there is such a thing. Why I hate these paper bags, because you really have to check and then double check to make sure that all the pieces have come out. Whereas with the plastic ones, you could just see through them. So you knew. 2 weeks, 1 day, you go. You're looking forward to it, right? So for those of you watching in the horizontal, Mr. Coaster Journey is off to Japan in just a few weeks' time. I bet, whilst excited, you're also somewhat nervous. I mean, you're not like me. You don't really struggle with food. Like, I really struggle with food. So, culturally, I don't know how fine I would be struggling with the food of Japan. Whereas I'm sure you'll be fine. Oh, that's what we're looking for, this piece here. But Mr. Journey, you'll be fine, right? I'm sure you will. 23 days. You're just looking forward to Tokyo Disney Sea, aren't you? Let's face it, man. You're looking forward to Tokyo Disney Sea. I would be looking forward to Tokyo Disney Sea as well. Good evening, Mr. Beats. How are we? Obviously, Tokyo Disney Sea, for those who do not know, is the most beautiful theme park in the world. Quite frankly. It's what Disney can do if they're given no budget. You know, an unlimited budget, essentially, because that's what the Oriental Land Company who run the Tokyo Disney Resort, because Disney don't, the Oriental Land Company do. And that's what they do. They give Disney basically unlimited budgets, and they say, build us the best things you possibly can, and Disney go, okay. And then Tokyo Disney Sea happens. I mean, they just expanded with their Fantasy Springs area as well. So this is our first. I mean, this is a Mecha Team Leader minifigure. What it is. Pretty cool. 27 days till you get your first day there. Man, you really are counting them down, aren't you, Mr. Journey? You're really looking forward to that. I mean, I don't blame you. Oh, look, this piece is at least printed. So, I guess slight win. It's not that. It looks more than a print. It kind of looks more like they've just put stickers on it already. One of the lowest qualities. Thank you, Beach. Did you enjoy the donut video? It was good fun. That. We enjoyed filming it. I did not enjoy the aftermath, having a wheat intolerance and, you know, eating what was essentially free donuts was not a fun experience in the aftermath, I must say. It really wasn't. But they have a first gen freefall in Nagashima Sparland. You say you lost your mind with them too, but you haven't been yet. You haven't been to Nagashima Sparland yet. You might get there and you might absolutely hate it. You never know. I mean, I hope you don't. Don't get me wrong, I hope you don't, but just calm your boots. Wait until you've actually experienced the experience, and let me know how it is at that time. Obviously, if there's anywhere you can film on ride, you know the drill. We will put it out here on the channel. You can obviously put it out on Coaster Journey stuff as well, but we will endeavor to give your stuff a little platform, and hopefully, oh, look, straight up, we got a stand. Mecha team leader, and then I'm assuming we put the little minifigure. I'm assuming he stands on here like this, like, well, hey, look at me. I'm a Mecha team leader. Woo. Probably. There's a Togo Ultra Twister, an RMC, and the world's longest coaster, and 2 Schwarzkopf coasters. I mean, yeah. Yeah. You can't moan, can you? You're gonna be absolutely spoiled with this trip. And it you know, for some of us, hopefully, not for you, but this trip that you're going on is a sort of once in a lifetime thing. And I hope that you and Mrs. Journey cherish absolutely every moment of it. I hope you have an absolute wonderful blast. And obviously, you need to keep us posted about what you get up to and how long and all of that. Because it looks like a dream trip. An absolute dream trip. So, what's the itinerary then? Give us the full itinerary. Obviously, I will know what most of these parks are by name because I'm a weirdo who loves all this crap and loves theme parks and all that good stuff. You know that. But, yes, give us the itinerary. I know, are you going straight to the Tokyo Disney Resort when you land, or is it? Because I know you're doing it twice during your stay, which is strange to say the least. But, you know, each to their own and all that stuff. Then you're doing Orlando 12 months later. Is that booked in, or is it a case of, are you playing Fortnite on my account over there? Oh, he's going to watch TV. Okay. You're going to give you a minute to write it up. Okie dokie. I mean, this is, from what I can already tell, and from the little tidbits you've given me, this is sort of the theme park nerd Asian tour dream extraordinaire amazement. Oh my god, bloody hell. That's going to go there. Can't believe we're building his sword first. But, you know, it's going to look pretty good, I think. Hopefully this stream looks a little bit nicer, cleaner, better than usual, because we are going out at 4K, well, I don't know, no, 1080, but it's 60 frames per second, so, and it should be capturing at 60 as well, so it should look pretty damn good, pretty smooth. One would hope. You've booked Orlando as well. Jesus Christ, man. Well, you know, if you've got the money, why not? If you've got the money, why the hell not? Just, you know, it sounds to me like before that other thing that you told me that you want to do, that I won't repeat here, but it sounds to me like you guys just trying to get it out of your system. Which is fair enough. You know, hopefully it all goes well, and then the other thing can go well too. Is that 8 of these I'm putting on? Yeah, 8. See, I am paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm building here. It's looking very nice already. Starting to look a bit like a sword, I guess. Maybe. And then we're going to need the arrowy bits on the end of that. So arrowy bit 1 and arrowy bit 2. See, very technical here. Very technical here on Real Review UK. Arrowy bit 1 and arrowy bit 2. I really should bring this light along so that it's lit up a bit better here. Yeah, that's way better. Okay. I should have done that previously. Right, day 1, you land and do Yomiuri Land. Day 2, sightseeing plus Asakusa Theme Park, Dome City, Tokyo Dome City, that is. Day 3, Disney Sea, Journey to the Center of the Earth, and Big Bam Beat before they close. Day 4, Joyopolis and sites. You're going to be bankrupt by the time you walk out of Joyopolis. That much I can almost predict. Because from what I understand, that place is not cheap. And yes, they've got that Gerstlauer spinning coaster that does a corkscrew. So that could be fun, but something tells me you're only probably going to get to ride it once, and then you're going to go, yeah, this is a bit too expensive for us. But, you know, Sega for you, I guess. Sega. Right, that's a bit of the sword done. We're almost through step 1 already. So I figure these will be done. We'll do these builds in 2-hour slices. Because this is a big set. It cost a lot of money. It's a birthday present, and a bunch of you, actually lovely viewers here, chipped in for it as well. So thank you for that. But yeah, I think we're going to need to make it last as long as possible, just so that we can get some value from it. Because, you know, if we build it in like 1 or 2 sittings, then annoyingly, it's going to be over quick. Day 5, Fuji-Q Highland. Day 6, Osaka. Day 7, Universal with Fast Passes and Halloween Horror Nights. Well, what they call Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios in Tokyo or Osaka, my apologies. It's not really Halloween Horror Nights. Like, they do some shows and they've got some scare zones, but I think they've only got like 1 or 2 scare mazes, and for the last few years running at the very least, the scare mazes haven't changed. So maybe they'll expand it this year. So who knows? Maybe it was, you know, getting more and more popular. I'm not sure. But there's a reason that I do believe that Halloween Horror Nights in Osaka is not a separately ticketed event, because they just don't add much in the way. Joyopolis do an unlimited pass for stuff, so you're getting that, and I bet that's not cheap either. Or Joyopolis. And also, from what I understand, 2 mazes and a 360 show thing. What, you mean like the Cine Spheres? And yeah, they do. I know that they do the scare zones. And they're big on them as well, because they've got their own mascots. Like Harikuri, I think it's called. I might have just butchered that. But I do believe they've got their own mascots over there in Osaka. And they're quite cute. And obviously that's a Japan thing. You know, let's not make it terrifying. Make it a little bit terrifying. But make it cute. And yes, I get it to an extent, but Halloween Horror Nights, not Halloween Cutesy Nights. That's why I'm really looking forward to Universal Studios here in the United Kingdom, which will open maybe 6 years from now. Is the or is it Hamikumi? I could be butchering that as well, but we will have a full-blown Halloween Horror Nights. It will be horror. There's Pokemon dance show in the day for Halloween. Well, Universal had to start using that Pokemon license at some point, didn't they? So you might as well stick it in Japan, where Pokemon is from and where it's massive. and do something with it, I guess. So they had to start using it. The rumor mill suggests that the old Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man ride at Universal in Japan is going to become a Pokemon ride. Now, does that mean they're just going to reuse the ride building, or? Because I think it would be an absolute travesty to get rid of that fantastic Oceaneering ride system. If I were them, I would simply be repurposing that ride system, because in terms of dark rides, it is the best ride system in the world. Without a shadow of a doubt. The single best ride system on Earth. But if they don't want to, I guess fair enough. But it would be a shame to see such a thing just, scrapped, thrown to the wayside, because wow. You can't wait for Halloween Horror Nights here and Orlando. Oh, you're doing Orlando's next year, are you? I mean, I don't blame you. I don't blame you in the slightest. But wow, this is like the handle for the. Yeah, it's going on there. This is a long old sword, and this is just his sword. I mean, look. I'm a bit concerned about how big this thing's going to be. It's going to be big. Frequent Fear Pass and then 2 nights of Not So Scary. You've got the Frequent Fear Pass, so you can go to HHN as many times as you want. Jeez. Somebody's credit card has taken a hammering. Oh, dear. Sorry. I'm just saying, Frequent Fear Pass, not cheap. Not cheap. So where are you staying then? Are you staying on site at Universal, or are you going International Drive? And obviously, 2 nights of Not So Scary is probably 500 quid as well. I mean, he's not denying it. The September one is £150. What, per person? Per person per night? Or £150 for the 2 nights for both of you? Dude, I couldn't afford that. I'm not thinking you're loaded at all. I'm just saying. I couldn't afford that. I don't think many people could, to be honest. And once again, that's not to say that's a bad thing. That's to say, you're doing what you love doing. 150 each for about 15 nights. Oh, where? Oh, what, for the Halloween Horror Nights? Because that's not bad, if that is the case. That's pretty damn good. Yeah. But I was asking about the 7 nights in Universal Terra Luna, 10 nights Pop Century. So you're staying on site at both Universal and Disney. You're not making the case for you not being loaded here. I'm just saying, Mr. Journey, you're not making that case. Just staying 7 nights on site at Universal, then 10 nights, brand new Universal Epic Universe Hotel as well. And then 10 nights on site at Walt Disney World. Just, Right. I've got to put a sticker on. I don't like stickers. Yeah, no, 150 each for 15 nights of Halloween Horror Nights is actually really good. That's, if you do 15 nights, that's, what, £10 per person per night. That's beyond really good, isn't it? Let's face it, that's actually really amazing. £300 per person at Universal. Must be Sun Holidays, says Mr. Beats and Tape. And Pop was cheap, was it, Pop Century? Look, I'm not judging you, sir. I'm not judging you. I'm not. Look, I said to my wife earlier on, we can't take money with us when we die, can we? You know, it's not going with us to the grave. So, if you have the ability to spend it doing what you love, especially with the people that you love as well, I don't see a problem in that. Okay, this sword is awesome. Hey, look, babe. Sword. It's huge. Do you now? Dearie me. So what was... I mean, you were just suggesting it to me a few weeks ago. You were like, "Oi, you should come to Orlando." Oh, we're thinking about it. We're looking at it. We'll look at it. And then you're like, "Oh yeah, I've booked this. I've booked that. I've booked this. I've booked that." I thought, oh, okay. Yeah, well done. Well done. I couldn't even begin to look at that sort of thing at the moment until, ladies and gentlemen, you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. The quicker we grow this channel, the more content that we can produce, the more places we can go, the more we can review. We've got spooky season coming up. We love spooky season on the channel. I mean, last year, spooky season on the channel did really well. So I'm hoping it does okay this year. Obviously, no guarantees. Yeah, the accessibility is awful at Walt Disney World, but apparently it's really good at Universal. So, you know, at the end of the day, you have to... Well, you know me, and especially when it comes to fighting for the rights of disabled people and other disabled people and fair treatment, fair access and all of that. I make noise. I always have done. And if it came to it, I would make noise over at Walt Disney World. I would. Because quite frankly, I think what's being done to disabled people at the American parks, the American Disney parks specifically, is a travesty. An absolute travesty. You know, if I could, Mr. Journey, if I could just do the 7 nights at Universal, go to Epic Universe, do some reviews, all of that stuff, I would. But it's not that simple, is it? It's, you know, it's flights, it's Esters, it's theme park tickets, it's 7 nights worth of food, it's 7 nights on site at Universal. It really starts adding up. And right now, the channel just could not justify that or afford to pay for that. It couldn't. They found a way to actually make people prove they have access needs. Yes and no. Because they are hurting people as well as helping them. You know, as well as helping others, I guess. It's really quite a shitty situation that has no easy answer. It really has no easy answer whatsoever. But good evening, Lisa. In those 7 nights is Busch Gardens and SeaWorld and the 2 fun spots. Well, you're barely going to be doing bloody Universal in those 7 nights then. You say come and do the Universal, but I wouldn't see Universal. So, interesting. Although the 2 fun spots don't really bother me. And I would probably just spend that time flitting around the Universal parks. because I wouldn't need to go to the fun spots. Well, I'll tell you what. Talk to me about it privately, because you wouldn't need express passes if I was coming. So talk about it privately. But I would never do like the 15 or the 17 nights on my own. And if I could do it with my entire family, I really would prefer that. That's the sword done, folks. Bag 1. We have a sword. And it's not small. And it's quite pretty. That's bag 1 done. Already. 22 minutes into the stream. And we're through the first bag. How about that? Okay, Mr. Journey. You're writing notice to your old employer. Dear old employer, I'm off. I've been given a new job in the same field, working less hours for more money, and you simply can't match that. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. Sort of like that, right? I mean, if you could put a musical card in it, so when they open it, it just starts playing. So long, farewell. That would be even funnier. And something I would do. Ish. I hate these paper bags. I hate them so much. I like the fact that Mr. Journey was like massively shocked that there was a build going on today. I mean, I made it very clear over the past few days that this would be happening. But, you know, be listened. Listen to what was said to him. You don't know. I'm not disappointed. Well, I'm not mad, actually. I am disappointed. But I'm not mad, Mr. Journey. I'm just disappointed. What are we building on the mecha first? It looks like this is going to be its torso. So, Mr. Coaster Journey is currently our #1 fan tonight. You're juggling a lot. Are you learning to actually juggle? That would be impressive and a story to tell. It would. You did say that Lego was expensive and not easy to shoot often. Yes. And so we don't do it often anymore. So you were right, Lisa. You were, but you know what? Hold on. Let me take a little pause. Big screen. Look what Chrissy's got. Oh yeah. That's getting built. I did say she didn't have to do it on stream, but she said she would. So that behind me on the set are 2 more Fortnite sets, little ones, and Wednesday brickheads. Plus there's some Tom and Jerry brickheads as well. And Lisa's seen this because she was there when I bought it. But Chrissy says she'll do this one on stream as well. And this is a bigger... It's a big one. Oh, we've got the original Wally as well. It's downstairs. We've got that. We had it since it came out as well. We were one of the smart ones who actually bought it when it was on the shelf. Because now if you try and get the Lego Ideas Wally, it's like hundreds. And we have it. We had it. I think it. Did I pay £35 for that Wally when it was first on the shelf? The one downstairs. It was £35 or £40, wasn't it? It was not expensive. Or 40 quid. Yeah, you wouldn't get it for that now. I mean, the Wally and Eve that we got over there, that's $59.99. But it did only get released today. And if the Lego Ideas Wally was anything to go by, it will be sold out tomorrow. The Wally and Eve. Because that thing was absolutely snapped up. Do Wednesday on a Wednesday, says Beats and Tapes. Well, this won't be finished probably by this Friday. But yeah, this is the Wednesday brickheads. Look. They look pretty good, right? And then we've got the Fortnite brickheads, which you cannot purchase. These were a gift with purchase. They look pretty damn good. And then we've got this little set back here. Look at this. Like Peely's Camp. Oh, look, Dexter. This one comes with a bonus in-game outfit. Spark plug? I don't know. Dexter likes the fact that they come with bonus outfits, some of them. Like this one does. Bonus in-game outfit. Right. Flipping this over. Like that. I think. Yeah, I think it's being flipped like that. But yes. So we do have sets on deck, so to speak, Lisa, that we've sort of been gathering up over time, rather than, you know, buying them for the sake of, oh no, we need to buy something to stream. We've just done the game streams, which are free. Well, as free as they can be, you know. And we've been gathering these sets up so that we could do another series of streams as the weather gets cooler or warmer, cooler. And we spend a bit more time retreating indoors. However, the kids return to school this coming Thursday, which means next week, possibly, I think, we may see the return of the tournament on the channel. Chrissy is adamant she's winning that trophy. She's adamant she's winning that trophy. But remember, folks, I am 2-1 ahead. That could all change, though, of course. That could all change. Good evening, Julie. How are we this evening? For those of you who do not know what the tournament is, you need to go and look on the channel, because me and Chrissy, my wife, have been playing at various mini golf courses. We've been to 3 so far. And Julie, who's just appeared in the chat on the horizontal stream, and Dread sent us a trophy. And we're going to continue to battle. And the winner gets the trophy. Who is the mini golf champion on the channel? And it's not just about, you know, playing mini golf. It's also, it's a bit of a review the golf course, show the places off. And so it's a bit of a double-edged sword. And yeah, so far so good on my part, because I'm in the lead. And the trophy is sitting there down in the living room. It's on the fireplace, and it's staring at me, going, "Hi, Ben. I'm yours, baby." And Julie is back to routine today. James goes away on Thursday, but Lisa is feeling so unwell today. What seems to be the problem, Lisa? You'll be back soon. You're just setting up a 3D print. I'll tell you what you got to do, Mr. Journey. Whilst just setting up that 3D print, turn on your PlayStation 5, as you said to me you would do this week. go on to the PlayStation Store and download a little game called Fortnite. You know, we're building something from it right now. Download that game and then get back to me. Get back to me once it's downloaded. Your body hates you. I'll tell you what, my body hates me too. Do you know what? This is completely self-inflicted. Completely self-inflicted. But I've put on a stone over the summer. Put on a stone. And now I must do something about it. You know, as a disabled man, that doing something about it is not generally exercise, but it's diet time, baby. Because it's bad. No, not pizza. Not pizza. Coca-Cola. I've been back hard on the Coca-Cola. Quite simply. And it's my own fault. I did it to myself. So I need to take accountability. Say I did it to myself. And make the correct changes. I'm drinking Red Bull tonight. However, I've got lots of cans of Coca-Cola in the fridge that I have not touched today. And I never seem to put on weight when I just drink Red Bull. But that doesn't mean I'm going to continue to just drink Red Bull. I'm just using it as a stopgap to get off the fizzy drink entirely. To be honest with you. Why doesn't it just say do the same thing twice? I'm ever so confused right now as to what it wants me to do. Right? Anyway. You're so annoyed you're in France on Noel's court hearing on the 23rd. Look. If you'd like, 23rd of September. Are you able to send a representative? You wanted to see his face when he finds out he owes the Guardian a ton of money. Yeah, he's going to owe the Guardian a ton of money, isn't he? And you know what? You were so bloody brave. So bloody brave. For those who don't know, Lisa is, you know, is public knowledge now, was one of Noel Clarke's victims of quite bad harassment. And she has been extremely brave, stood and faced him in court, and he has been found to be extremely non-credible, and we should all send massive amounts of support, massive amounts of congratulations as well for actually, you know, having the balls, the gall to stand up and see it through. Because not many people would. So, well done, Elisa. It's the costs hearing, is it? Well, if you're allowed to send a representative, I'll have a word with Chrissy and see if one of us can perhaps go up there on your behalf. If you'd like. Because it would be, you know, A, it's what friends do, and B, you're right, someone needs to see his face. But still, huge congratulations. Absolute bravery on your part. And well done. Right. You know, people who will send you an update. That's okay. Well, like I said, The offer's there. I'm sure between us we could sort it out if you really wanted. So, but I'm seeing you before then anyway. So, because me and Lisa are off to on the 16th to see Penn and Teller at the London Palladium. Doop 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 doop. And that'll be, I imagine that'll be their final ever UK shows. They're on their 50th anniversary tour currently. And I don't see them performing outside of their residency at Rio in Vegas after that. I mean, they're older now. They're older men. And yeah, at some point, you either want to get cushy or you want to retire, especially after 50 years on stage. So I think you could be seeing their last UK shows, or we could be seeing their last UK shows. And for those who don't know who Penn and Teller are, they're like the bad boys of magic. I hope you really enjoy it. You know, they are probably the best magicians in the world. Certainly the most entertaining. So I hope you really enjoy it. Because it's going to be awesome. But please bring your shaky glasses, just in case, please. I mean, I know you probably do to the theatre anyway, but please bring your shaky glasses, just in case. I don't know if there's going to be strobing or anything like that, so... Let's bring the shaky glasses, and Mecha Team Leader flies off to the Ice Moon after the final showdown event. Depicted in the sticker. Oh. Stickers. Yay. You see how impressed I am by these stickers on a £200 plus Lego set? I honestly think for that kind of money, they need to be printing them. They need to be printing them. Because it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Also, for those who ever wanted an update on the situation, Dexter starts his new special school this coming Thursday. We won the tribunal. And by one, I mean we got to the point where final hearings were locked in. And the local authority conceded. Because they knew they couldn't win, quite frankly. I mean, they knew they couldn't win to begin with. Let's have a look at this sticker. I don't know how much you can see of that. It should look pretty good. There you go. There you go. Jedi says, beats the Welsh chili dragon's breath is fighting for the hottest chili spot. Oh, Jesus Christ, you guys are chilies. Chilies galore. We have a super chat goal tonight, ladies and gentlemen, in the horizontal chat of one super chat of £5 or more. If you do oblige this, you will get a woohoo from me. Like that, like a woohoo. But it'll probably be a bit more enthusiastic. And anything that is sent in is kindly put towards this. It is tough being year sevens. Julie says, hope he settles there. Bless him. Big transition for him. It is a big transition. And I've got to do something twice now. I think having things like alpacas is really going to help. As weird as that sounds, you know, animal therapy. We basically live in a zoo anyway. So the boy loves animals. He really does. He's got 3 guinea pigs in his room. We got 4 cats. He's got a mouse in a cage in his room. Don't ask. You did kidnap him. This little voice over there. I did not kidnap him. Anyway, he's got a mouse in a cage. We've got the 4 cats. We've got a dog. There's a hamster downstairs. His sister's got a goldfish. God damn it, we own a zoo. We own a zoo. Lisa says it's tough being year 7, but Julie says I still remember my first day in comp, well, big school, and Lila does have a goldfish, doesn't she? Cookie the fish, Cookie the goldfish. So there is still a goldfish in the house, Dexter. Its name is Cookie. Cookie's a goldfish. She's a goldfish. Yes, her colour's not gold, but she is a goldfish. Goldfish is a species, Dexter, not a colour. And yes, Cookie's a goldfish. So your sister's got a goldfish, so... I only just realised what, Lisa? What have I only just realised? Don't forget, if you haven't already subscribed, please do. And if you want to get involved in the main chat, then we're running 2 streams at once. We've got a horizontal stream, we've got a vertical stream, both on the same channel. Just hop across to the horizontal. That is where the chat is. So we need 8 of these, do we? 8. We're almost through bag 2, folks. We're getting there. Oh, I only just realised that I own a zoo. I didn't have a choice in the matter, Lisa. So none of this is my doing. None of it. The only one that could be relatively considered my doing is Florence. Because I chose her from the pack, and then she loves me. And I will take responsibility for that one. But other than that, I did used to be very allergic to cats. Anytime a cat came around me, my eyes would swell up and stream. But I guess you get, you know, you get a bit, what's the word? Immune? When you've got cats everywhere, all the time. I feel like we're either in the head or the body here. I'm not really sure. Where are them skates at? There they are. Okay, how many skates do we need? We need 4, and we're putting them vertically. Skates. Skates. Sure, talking about cookies, make me some want cookie. Oh man, I do make good cookies as well. And well, I bake them, don't I, Dexter? I won't bake you anymore then. I don't know what we're building. Like, I'm assuming a minifigure will go in here. I'm just assuming that. I'm not certain, but I think so. You bought a fresh and cream and raspberry croissant for Dread earlier, Beats. Did you now? That sounds I'm not gonna lie, that sounds pretty awful. Dread says only done Ghost and 7-pot Slimer this year for Super Hot. Oh, you people and your bloody chilies. What is wrong with you? You know, I've only done the chilies to the point where, you know, they'll blow my head off. But yeah, that's all I've done. Just that. I mean, I can't. I can't, Dread. I just can't. I can't fathom it, sir. I hate chilies. And I don't understand people who would willingly grow something and then consume that thing that's going to cause them actual pain. Why? Why? Good evening, David. Good evening, Mr. Lucky Charms. Hold on, big screen for you, David. Hello. Do a Pepper X video. Pepper X pizza video. No, I won't. I won't do a Pepper X pizza video. But what did you guys think of? Have you guys all watched the Krispy Kreme video me and Chrissy made? Oh, by the way, there is a 20-second delay for some reason on my stream tonight. I can't get my head around why it's doing it. I've got it set to ultra low latency. It's just doing it. It's annoying. And also we will be playing from around 9 o'clock. We'll do about an hour or so of Fortnite. I don't know if we'll stream it. I don't know if I can be asked to set up another stream, but we'll certainly play for an hour or so later on. I'm not a scaredy cat, Beats. I'm just not stupid. It's that simple. You know, you can't bait me with things like that. You can't call me a scaredy cat. Ah, the donuts video is good. Morrison sell 2 super large sugar ring donuts for $1.50. Carl was well happy. I don't like supermarket donuts generally. Have I missed something out here? It looks like I have. I should have put these on. I'm glad I'm only just noticing that now before I've done any damage. Because then I can just go like that. And then like that. And then we're good. Yeah, I'm very, very particular about my food. Very particular. Like, in a hyper-obsessive way. Particular. Okay. Gonna do 4 of these. And that's why, quite simply, I don't eat anything. Which for a fat man is a bit of a conundrum. But I've eaten far less food than my children have today. Oh, 100% sure. No, far less food. Far less food. Okay. Quite detailed in there. Looking good. This new capture card's pretty damn good, actually. I'm very impressed with it. Very impressed indeed. Okay. Okay, this is pretty cool. I like this already. I like this pattern. Where's the squares? There's the squares. But there's one of the squares. Oh, there's the other one. Our day has been long. Very, very long today, actually. But fine. Fine. How has your day been, Julie? And everybody else, of course. Look at that. We've got some patternage going on. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Nearly done with stage 2 now. So we're going to go 2 of these running up the sides. Like that. Yours has been okay apart from feeling ill, has it, Lisa? Well, I am very sorry that you've been feeling ill. I'm already covering up that really nice pattern. Which is strange, but hey. If that's what the build calls for, that's what the build calls for. I mean, it's just layering, isn't it? Layering, layering, layering. Cold and rainy, says Beats and Takes. Well, you are in Wales. You know. You are in Wales. I hope it does pass, and I hope it passes quickly. Although I did get some lovely Welsh gifts from Dredd and Julie when they came to the air show with us a few weekends ago? I got a Welsh dragon named Dredd, and I've got a little Welsh flag, and my kid's got a Welsh sheep and a Welsh dragon plush. You know, Welsh, very Welsh. They wanted me to know particularly that they had come to us from Wales, and I respect that. I absolutely respect that. And Lila likes her sheep. She does. That goes there. Yeah, that goes there. Yeah, it was a lot of Welsh. It was a lot of. Guess where we're from? I don't suppose you're from Wales, are you? We're from Wales. Wales. From the valleys. Okay, this is really doing my head in. It doesn't look quite right. Julie says, great, thanks. Carl been sorting out his chosen subjects today, built his timetable, and he's sorting out a first aid course tomorrow. Fantastic. Fantastic. I mean, this sword is awesome. I mean, if that is an indication of how freaking big this thing is going to be. Oh, my word. My word. And don't forget, if you haven't already, a like is really appreciated. It really helps us out algorithmically. I keep saying that word. Algorithmically. I doubt that's even an actual word. But it does that. Okay, that goes there. And then there is a second one of those. I've never seen some of these pieces before. So they're either new or they're probably new. Because some of these pieces look completely brand new. Although I haven't, as I was suggesting earlier on, I haven't actually built a set in a while. So we've been hoarding sets ready to build for some streams. But this is going to be, like I say, we're titled Part 1 on the stream because it's going to be Part 1. It's going to be a fair few builds on this. I mean, this is only stage 2 of God knows how many. It looks like at least 20. And we will do, like I said, 2 hours tonight. So we'll go through to about 9-ish. And then we'll see where we're at. And, yeah, we'll continue throughout the week. Might take a break for a game of Fortnite at some point in the week. Not sure. This is a lot of layering, a lot of detail. Which, you know, for a 2,500 piece set, I would expect, by the way. You're popping off. Give your short a like. Comments are the best. Oh, God, Lisa. Well, enjoy? Maybe that's not the right term. Get well soon. That's what we will say. Get well soon. Because I don't think one actually enjoys, you know, throwing their guts up. So yes, get well soon. And go like Lisa's short, folks. That's Rebellion Tours. She's pretty good at them now. Like she's doing some good stuff, some good work. So go give it a like. Come on. Well, after the stream, but yes. Okay. Continuing on. Flicking it round this way. That go there? I'm gonna say it does. Because there's nowhere else for it to go. So yeah, it goes there. Stage 2 is very nearly complete. Although That's quite an enjoyable build so far. I'm not going to lie. Going to go this way. So, starts with this, followed by this, followed by this, then this, then this. This is a chair, if ever I saw a chair. Or at least the back of a chair. Oh yeah, look, the whole thing's a bloody chair. Oh, look at that. Clever. Very clever. And that's stage 2. Stage 2. And there's no messing about here. None whatsoever. Stage 3. So, boys and girls, what have we been up to today? What has our day consisted of? David, how have you been? Julie, Beats, cold and wet doesn't intimate what you've actually been up to. A lot of pieces coming out of this bag. Always double check the paper bags. Make sure that they're empty because they're not see-through plastic anymore. They're just crap. And I mean it. They are crap. Now that they're paper. Our Floridian friend was meant to join us but hasn't. That's very sad. Very, very sad indeed. Look how shiny this piece is. It was shiny gold. There does only appear to be one of those, though. I'm intrigued. Taking over the world like every day. Alright, Pinky. Calm down. What are we going to do today, Brain? Same thing we do every day, Pinky. Try to take over the world. It's an old TV show from when we were young, Dexter. Yes. Hamsters in a cage, mice in a cage, Pinky in the brain. Well, they're laboratory mice. Yes. Yes, I'm talking about the Pinky in the brain, Dexter. Judy says, was raining here this morning, Beats. Popped out this afternoon. It was roasting. And this evening, I'll tell you what, I went out to pick up something from Matalan for Chrissy earlier on. And as I went out the door, it started, the heavens opened. It rained on me like, you know, if there was a God, he was literally taking a whiz just straight down on me. And then the second I stepped into Matalan, after driving through it, getting out the car, going into it, stopped. Just stopped. There was no more rain. It was like it was a personal rain shower just for the man of the people. Just to keep me on my toes and keep me remembering, you know, you may be the man of the people, but we can always rain on you. And I thought, screw you. Screw you. You're going to chill with Snoop for 5, are you? Ah. Well, you know there's flags down my part, David, because I sent you a video earlier. Flags all over the shop. Which, you know, fair play to them. A lot of money in that, though. I wonder who's paying for all the flags. Because, quite frankly, I see an element of grassroots in it. An element of grassroots. I do not believe it's a fully grassroots campaign, because that's a lot of flags. And I don't know where they're all coming from. You got flags on your street and all over your town. I took a video earlier, Beats. Well, I actually took the video yesterday. I edited the video earlier, but Yeah, there's a load of them. There's absolute loads of them. But like I said, how grassroots really is it? Because it seems like there's a lot of money behind it. Because flags are not cheap. They're not. I'm just calling it as I see it, folks. And you know me, I'm skeptical about absolutely everything. Which I think is healthy, by the way. Healthy to be skeptical. And I also have never and will never wasted my time getting involved in some kind of group or movement, because usually when you do, it comes back to burn you in some way, shape, or form. So I look at this thing that's going on. It's going on all over the country. It's even going on in our small town to a large extent. I mean, it's going along the road that I sent a video to David. I'll send anyone else a video if they want to see it. Just message me over on X. But I've seen them all up the seafront. They're all near our hospital. And you do wonder, can this really truly be a grassroots movement or campaign? I don't think so. But, well, you say they are if they're made in China, but even if they're made in China, David, they've got to be purchased, they've got to be imported, and somebody's paying for that. They're not buying them one at a time if they're importing them from China, are they? They're not. Somebody's buying them in bulk. Who is buying them in bulk? And if the actual placement of the flags is grassroots, then somebody's making a lot of money from selling England and Britain and Welsh flags. So, I don't know. You know me, like I said. I'm skeptical of every quote-unquote movement. And I just don't see this being truly grassroots. Now, I'm not saying that there, like I say, I'm not saying there's not a grassroots element to it. I'm not saying people aren't going out and getting it themselves and doing all of that, but I just don't see it, personally. Okie dokie, I need 2 of these. I just don't see it. Somebody's paying for it. It's even going on in Wales. Yeah, it's going on everywhere, David. Like I say, we live in a small town. We live in a small town. And it's going on massively here. And obviously, I don't object to people wanting to fly the flag. Why would I object to people wanting to fly the flag? People can ascertain their own meaning from it all they like, and they can decide whether or not they think it's being done hateful. I don't care. I just don't care. But where have all these flags come from? I mean, a lot of them will have come from Amazon. That much I will say. Yeah, a lot of it will have come from Amazon. But it's just a lot of money to get things ripped down and broken and torn away, and because that's all that will happen. Because the council will get pissed off with it eventually, and they'll just tear them all down. Because that's what councils do. They can't fix the fucking pothole. Excuse my language. They can't, take away rubbish on time or properly. But they can tear down flags. They can clean up flags off of that have been spray painted on roundabouts. You was in Cumbrian today when they were painting English flags on the street signs. Well, why were they painting English flags on the street signs in Wales? Because it's not England. Oddly enough, was a beautiful pole and flag in someone's garden on your way home. Glad they got it right. Well, like I say, that's a bit strange Oh, Welsh flag. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. Right. Why am I... Oh, because I've got to build these things the opposite way round. I get you. Why it doesn't tell me just build 2. That makes a bit more sense, you see. It does. Makes a bit more sense. What the hell is that piece? Look at that. Never seen that before. It's like a half-step piece. Odd. Odd. Very odd indeed. Very, 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 very nice build so far. I'm really enjoying it. And I can see why this is aged at 18 plus as well, because there's a lot of fiddly bits and a lot of detail. It's Cumbran, hence why I left age 17. Thick as mint, she says, most of them. That is not my opinion. That is the opinion of a viewer, and I neither condemn nor condone that opinion. It is an opinion. But like I say, I mean, the logic is they're putting England, or painting England flags on street signs in Wales. I mean, there might be some validity to Julie's criticism there. Saying quite possibly some validity. Not definitely, just playing devil's advocate. I do question it. I question what the hell. Okay, that goes in there. No, not that one. Going on that one. Right. Pops on there like that. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Your lived experience, not opinion. Alright, your lived experience. Okay. Who am I to question your lived experience there, Julie C? Who am I to question it? I have never been to Cumbran. I hope I am pronouncing that correctly, and if I'm not, quite frankly, I don't care. But I've never been there. So your lived experience is your lived experience, and if you suggest that, you know, the folk there are not very high on the IQ scale, then I have to defer to your expertise and your judgment, because I don't know. But once again, for the sake of the chat, we are deferring to Julie's expertise and judgment from her lived experience. We're not making an assumption. We are deferring. Not worth a visit. Well, you went there today, Julie. You went there today. Was there a reason you were there? I mean, I'm simply pointing out that you were there today. And don't forget, hit the like button if you haven't already. Please do subscribe to the channel. Get involved in the chat on either the horizontal or the vertical stream. Don't be shy. Come say hi. Get involved. Let's talk about life, the universe, and everything as we continue to build this Lego Fortnite Mecha Team Leader. Are we just pushing these together now? Is that the goal here? Welsh is lush, says David. What, you mean like Lush the brand, or... Ah, you were meat shopping in Cumbran. So they're good for butchery then, is what you're telling me. They can butcher a cow, but they've forgotten what their flag is. Is that what you're trying to get at? I mean, that's certainly a thing. Jesus Christ. It's actually quite difficult to push these together. What is going on here? Right, 1, 2. Do the kung fu. It's just saying push these together. Okay, so squeeze, 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 squeeze. It's like I need a hammer. Like a little hammer. Holy crap. Well, that's 1 of 2. And then these two need to go in, and they're not going to because these two have gone all the way in. Jesus Christ. You know what? That probably would have been easier. Probably would have been easier like that. Because then at least you can push. Jesus Christ. I feel like I'm from Cumbran. I got it. You use the butcher your mother used to use. They had their own farm, all grass-fed. Grass-fed beef and lamb. Right, what is going on here? Look, it's popping off. Why is that popping off? It's not staying down. You need to stay down. That's stupid. I mean, it's connected correctly. It's just not staying together. Nah, there's something. Something's gone awry here. There's something afoot at the Circle K. I see what it is. I see the problem. That should do that there. And then we can do another one under this side. Ah, see? Hey, look up. I have, once again, I have no knowledge or affiliation with Cumbran. So, what on earth is missing here? There is definitely something missing. Give me a second. I've made an error, as you do. Going to be on the first half. So, yeah, okay. I'm trying to make sense of this right now, folks. I will make sense of this in just a moment. That should be in there. What's that going on top of? It's very confusing, folks. Sorry. I'm just a little bit confused with what's going on here. Why is that riding so high if it's not meant to? One second. Let's start taking this apart a little bit. I see the issue. I see the issue. See, it's always good to investigate. I have to find... This one? It is. See, a little bit of investigation never hurt anybody. We can lift this back up. Pop that on. We'll pop that on. And then we'll get back to it. Hello, we need business. Right, yep. Better. Feels more solid. I was wondering what was going on there. We got there in the end. We've gone from WTF to, yep, sorted. And we can continue. We're using 4 of these, are we? Like I say, we're getting there. On stage 3. I have no idea what part of this we're building just yet. But we will eventually find out, because it'll all come together at some point. And it will look awesome, I am sure, if the box art is anything to go by. But we'll see if it's worth it when we get to the end. It'll be a while, though. A few streams, I think. I was thinking about doing 5 stages. But I think we'll get to the end of 4, and then we'll see where we're at. Because I do want to have a little bit of time to have some, you know, some fun playing with the team as well. But possibly not on stream. Just because I'm lazy. And I don't want to set up another stream. Anyway, welcome back, Mr. Beats. I hope your time with Snoopaloop was enlightening. Or relaxing. Mellow. Chill. All of that good stuff. And I will say nothing more. I think old Ed actually has quit the old smoking of anything. I'm not terribly sure. Well, I'm glad, Mr. Beats. I'm glad that we established that it was chill. It was chill, bruv, chill. Because we wouldn't want it to be a burden. Because that would suck. This is starting to build up some part of it. Okay. Oh, it was only 1 piece of gold. It's going on top of that eventually. We're going to start stacking these pieces up. This thing's going to be bloody huge. It is. It's going to be huge. Yep. Get on there. And you get on there. And then you get on there. Okay. And then we're building a little attachment for the back. Okay. Going that way around. So, I've been to the supermarket 3 times today. Because, well, not the supermarket, but I've been out 3 times today. Twice to the supermarket. And it's quite tiring going out 3 times in a day. That goes on there. And then up to the back like that. And then this goes straight down on here. Oh, Beats. I'm not sure how much I believe that. Because quite frankly, I've heard that Purple Aki's dead about freaking 10 times over the last couple of years. And for those who don't know who Purple Aki is, just make sure no one's come along to have a look at your muscles lately. That's the best way I can say it. The guy was very much, or is, I don't know, because, like I say, he quote unquote dies all the time. So you don't know whether or not he's actually dead. But the guy's a predator, an absolute predator, who preyed on young men, specifically, that work out. So he would ask them to see their muscles. What? And then he would assault them. They found him in his flat this time, did they? Oh dear. I mean, you say rest in peace, like, but the guy was a predator. So, you know, and people do look at what he did as funny, I guess, but in the same breath, he was still a predator. And he scared and harassed and targeted young boys a lot. What on earth? Where did... And I've lost the piece. Got it back. I'm trying to work out how this goes on. Oh, it goes on there. Okay. Like that. And like that. Okay, this is starting to look awesome. Obviously, that's where perhaps the arms go. And then we've got two little sticks that need to feed in, I guess, through here to lock it all in. Oh, that's clever. That's clever. Yep, locks it all in. Locks it all together. How do you think he died, Beats? Overdose? I mean, the guy wasn't young, so... Okay. That's the first 3 stages, which created that and the sword. So we are certainly starting to build up something. It looks very good, actually, and it's heavy already. It's really heavy. Stage 4. Jumping on in, baby. Don't forget, guys, we do have a super chat goal tonight. Also, let me know in the chat. Do you want to see an hour of Fortnite live, or should we just play? If you want to see an hour, let me know, and we'll jump on for an hour after this stream. If not, then we'll just play. I don't mind. I'm easy like Sunday morning. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Yeah. So it's up to you guys. Doopy-doopy-doo. We'll see where we're at the end of stage 4 here. We might have stage 5 in us. If it's quite a bit before 9, I'll have to look. Oh, what are we doing? We need to listen for this. We need to listen for the click-clack. For the clickety-clack. If we're doing an hour on Fortnite, it can't be done on the vertical stream, by the way. So it can only be done for the horizontal viewers. I really do like that we give you guys the option as well. So we've got a vertical stream right now, and we've got a horizontal stream going. The chat's in the horizontal, to be fair. Though I can see chat in either. It doesn't matter to me, but yeah, it's only the horizontals that get to see that, because I don't stream it out of the laptop. I go straight out the PS5 because it's just easier. Like Sunday morning. So that goes on there. And just click-clacks down. My God, it does. This is new. I've never seen a piece like this either. Are they making... I've not seen weapons yet. Welcome back, Mr. Journey. I was just asking. Once we get to the end of this, would you guys like to see an hour of Fortnite? Have a title to claim back. Aye, what? Because you're number 2. We're going to play regardless. So, whether you want it up on the stream, just let me know. And I'll put it up, or I won't. Because it also dictates whether or not I use a headset. Because if you don't want it on the stream, I won't bother putting a headset on. Yes, well, Beach, you're actually now number 2, and Coaster Journey is now number 1. I've got it on my screen right in front of me. You are number 2, Mr. Beats and Tapes. We're going to have to... Oh, we're going to end up in a fight here, aren't we? Right, so... I'm going to take this piece. I know! Right, you guys are going to have to get chatting, aren't you? Yeah, that click-clack's on there. That click-clack's on there. And then... It's like geared? I don't know. Well, you know, Mr. Journey has been here in and out since the beginning, like the very beginning, Mr. Beats. So, like I say, you know, it's on. Okay, so what? No, so we're going on that way around. I'm trying to work this out. So it goes on that way around, and then we're going to place a pin through the front. I've never seen these pieces before. This is weird to me. Yeah, they're kind of Technic pieces, aren't they? I've got to build it... I did not know I've got to build it twice. Jesus Christ, got to build it twice. I forgot to see the 2x there on the screen. I say on the screen. I'm kind of looking on the screen in the instruction book as well. But, you know, it is what it is, folks. It is what it is. There's a little pin. Beach, you know, you might win. You might win. I tell you how you especially win. You 100% win if you put it in one of them super chats. Just saying. You will get a win. Because it adds extra points. And, we know people want extra points. Right, so that goes on there like that. Then we've got another 2 red things. You're 3D printing 1/76 scale fences. Is that for your miniature railway stuff? For like scenery, essentially. Because you do like your miniature railway stuff, don't you? I mean, I get it. But then you work on... I'm not building the 1/8 Technic Ferrari. I'm just not doing it, Mr. Journey. And you can't make me. Because I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I won't. You can't make me. Ah, yeah, see? I listen to my flock, and that is why I am known as the man of the people. It's that simple. It's that I listen to you lot, and I take great interest in you all. Seriously? Right, get click-clacking. Why is that not going on properly? That might go on properly now. It will. See? Bloody thing. Why not make it yourself rather than buy it? That's what the chat want. I'm not making it. Oh, what? You're going to 3D print it? You're going to 3D print it for me? I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that at the prices that those things are. Would not be opposed to it whatsoever. Okay, so I've done 2 of those. What? Right. Oy vey. So that's plugging into that. That's plugging into that. Yep. Wonderful. Plugged in. Awesome. Right. Now, I'm just going to double check something. Yep. Good thing I double check this stuff, isn't it? It really is a good thing that I double check this stuff sometimes. But you know what? I'm fine. I'm fine. I did it right. I did it right. So let's not pretend that I did it wrong, because you're going to 3D print the Walt Disney World castle before your trip. Get it done, boy. Get it done. I want to see that. I want to see how that comes out. That's now your new task. Get the Walt Disney World castle 3D printed. That's Cinderella's castle, by the way. And it's the same one, but slightly smaller, that's in Tokyo. Slightly smaller. So you'll be seeing Cinderella Castle up close in just a few weeks' time. You're going to go on the old Baymax ride and do the Baymax dance. There's a dance. It's basically alien swirling saucers, but Baymax. And there's a dance. I'm serious. That's cool. And you've got to do it, and you've got to film yourself doing it, and you've got to send me that video. Because I want to see it. Because I'm a fun guy. I'm really looking forward to getting back on the wagon, and I'm really looking forward to spooky season as well. I've been resting up. You know, you did invite me to go to Thorpe Park this coming Saturday, Mr. Journey, right? It's on my calendar. It's on my calendar that I'm supposed to be going to Thorpe Park with you. I don't know if I'm meant to be going to Thorpe Park with you. I was going to inquire as to whether or not I'm meant to be going to Thorpe Park with you. Because I'm just not sure. You're going to go on the... Yeah, but you can get... Can you not get a Premier Plus or whatever it's called? So you do want me to go to Thorpe Park this coming Saturday? You need to contact me. Give me a call tomorrow. Phone me. Pick up the phone and talk to me tomorrow. And I will let you know. Because I haven't shot a theme park video in months. And we could do some coverage of the setup for Fright Nights and things like that. I'm thinking about it. I haven't got rap. That was my only issue. But I'm sure we can sort that on the day. We can almost definitely sort that on the day. So, I don't know yet. I'm not... It's not guaranteed. It's kind of like the in-betweeners, only better. Only better. Right. This is starting to come together now. And it's starting to look awesome. It really is. And I'm only on stage 4. I'm only on stage 4. So much to do yet. It's going to be a long one. Well, not a long one tonight, but a lot of streams coming up this week to try and push through this. Can we get it done by Friday is the question. If you think we can, hit the like button. If you think we can't, chuck in a super chat. But I think just don't break any car doors, guys, says Beats and Tapes. I don't even know if I'm going yet. It's like I say, it's on my calendar. So, maybe? I'm not terribly sure. Okay. Did I do stuff the right way around here? I'm so confused. That would be because it's meant to be on the side right now? Like that? Yeah, that's more like it. I got very confused. 176 scale is tiny. You make some 148 models, and that's hard enough. But he's 3D printing them, so he's cheating. He is cheating a little bit. He's 3D printing them, so he's not actually making them so much as he's getting the little 3D printer to do it right now, and he's just going, "Oh look, I can clack them out when they're done." And then he's got his 176 scale done for him. So he's kind of cheating. My God, I'm on stage 99. I've had a good push. Had a good push at this evening. It's definitely been a good start. If stage 5 is tiny, then we'll do that. Yeah, the 3D printing still needs stuff, but it's quite a bit easier, isn't it? Let's face it. Let's call it as it is. It's quite a bit easier. Yeah, that's because that's the wrong piece. That's the correct piece. It's starting to get there. Then we're going to do the same. Make it again on this side. And then we'll be done with stage 4. And I mean, that's already got loads and loads of pieces in it. It weighs a lot already. And then this is going to join to it probably, I don't know where. This could be the leg, so it could go underneath. Yeah, it's probably going to go underneath looking at it. It's probably going to go underneath. But by the time this thing is done, I haven't seen Florence, folks. Normally when I do a Lego stream, that cat is absolutely invading. She's on her way. She's going, meow, jumping in, trying to Godzilla her way through it. You do 1/44th as well. Well, so 1/144th. 144th scale. What? Okay. Okay. Right, so we go this way around. I was right. Goes on the bottom. Just sort of. Before we actually do that, we should probably put on these next bits. Let's do that. Not jump too far ahead. Not get ahead of ourselves. Où est le chat? I don't know, David. Right. Holy crap, this thing's gonna be huge. Right, so look, it very clearly says 2x. So got to build whatever this is twice. Yeah, I don't know where Florence is. River's there. The dog, she's lying like a docile, like it's like she's had a sleep aid or something. She's absolutely out of it. She's just there. But the cat, I don't know. I say the cat. None of the cats have invaded tonight. None of them. Which means tomorrow we're probably going to get double destruction from Florence. You should see the stuff he does, Julie. It's insane. It's insane. He's a big. You need slightly bigger tolerances, you think, not the ideal print for a filament. He's big into his trains. He likes his trains. So and then he does volunteer work on actual steam railways as well, because he's a nutter. It's not going on like that. It's going on like that. It's like a T-joint. Okay. And then that's going in there. Oh, yeah, look at that. It's going to pop in there and lock on. So it can lock it all together. And then the same on this side. Okay. Let's have a quick look at stage 5 before we make a decision, because that is 4 done. Well, once it is locked on here, which it's not. Why is that not locking on? Interesting. Right. I think that is that time. Nope. Still not locking on. What's going on with that? Fine, that's fine, that's fine. There's no obstruction. I don't understand. That's not right. Oh, God damn it. Something's wrong. Because that's not locked on correctly. That's not locked on correctly. Something's wrong. Something tells me I've made a bit of a mistake here. Hold on a minute, folks. Somehow need to pull a piece up. 2 pieces to be exact. Gone to the light. Yeah, they've been pushed in when they shouldn't have. But still, that doesn't make up for or understand what's going on over here. When everything should be fine. And it's not. And I don't get it. Oh dear. Actually, this might do it. Surprisingly, this might be the solution. Let's take that little sign off. I'm having to improvise here. Improvise a bit. Put those feet in there. That's one of them. I should be able to get the other one up and over as well. There we go. Improvisation over. Put you back over there with your sign. And let's hope that this now goes in. For some reason, it's just not connecting in at the top here. I don't get it. Okay. Hmm. That's fallen out of somewhere. Oh, that's off the side. A little bit unstable, this, I'm not going to lie. But we're getting there. I'm not ripping it apart and starting over, Journey. Have no faith in me. You need to have some faith. George Michael style. Because I'm getting there. I've just pulled that out and start. Rip that out and I'll start again. There we are. Okay. That's stage 4 done. It's 10 to 9, folks. 10 to 9. Stage 5 looks huge. It looks like it's going to be a whole leg. Stage 5. I think I'm going to save this for tomorrow. I think we'll start fresh with 5 tomorrow. What do we think, guys? 5 tomorrow, and then we'll just go on from there. And also, do you want me to stream tonight's game, or should we just play? It's up to you guys. I'll give you a couple minutes to decide whilst I... Oh, my hair is all over. Look how fluffy my hair is. It's gone super fluffy. Ooh, super fluffy indeed. So, yes, like I said, Mr. Journey, when it comes to Saturday, you need to give me a call. And we will talk about it. We will talk about it. And following that, we will be back here tomorrow for the Lego stream at 7 PM UK time. If you haven't already, please do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and all that good stuff. Okay, I will chuck up a Fortnite stream in about 15 minutes. And I won't let you know that we are live. I won't send out messages or anything. Just know that it will be up in about 15... What do you mean John's on soon? Monday. Yeah, well. With that, anyway, first of all, I will say good